Hi everybody, my name's Tatiana Moroz, and if you're watching this video, you probably are all familiar with the Tatiana Coin concept. That probably is what brought you here. What I wanted to do in this video was explain a little bit more about how I think crypto mixes with music. I have a background. I went to Berklee College of Music up in Boston, and as soon as I finished school I started working in different recording studios in New York. I started out at Avatar. I then moved to Chungking, where I was one of the managers there. Then I was managing Quad, and then I was managing Premier Studios, which is where we are right now. What I noticed in all of my time in these recording studios was that there was a lot of downtime, and there were a lot of times where it really frustrated me that there were these beautiful rooms with amazing equipment, and I knew these wonderful artists, and because they didn't have the money, even though they had the drive and they had all those other critical components that I think make a great artist and make also an artist that the people would want to hear, they just didn't have the cash, and it was super frustrating. As time went on, I developed a video series called One Shot, One Takes. And what One Shot, One Takes was, it was almost a response to the frustration of how everybody in the recording studio could now put on auto-tune, do a million different takes, they could do a different bunch of layers, and you kind of lost that real raw feeling of a live performance. But if you're in a live performance, sometimes it's not the best environment either. So what we did was we invited some of my friends that, I partnered with my friend Megan Wright, and she has something called The City and the Heart. And as a female singer-songwriter, I had an affinity with her because, I always felt like we're sort of lost souls bumping into each other. And she put together a group, so I thought that was a perfect fit for One Shot, One Takes. So we did a themed shoot, and if you guys go to One Shot, One Takes on YouTube, you can see it there. And we would show the different artists, and we would feature the engineers' different techniques on how they could really capture that performance. We'd have a different guest engineer every week. And we would not only use that as a teaching experience for the interns, but we would also use it as a teaching experience for the people back at home. So they could get tips from their favorite engineers. They could, vote for their favorite artists to come on and get that opportunity to go into the studio. And it would also build community. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't right for that idea, and I got whisked off into touring and all sorts of music stuff. But now that I'm involved with crypto and I'm doing Tatiana Coin, I thought this was a great time to loop back around. You have, for example, recording studios that are, Red Bull recording studios, or Converse Sneakers has their own recording studios. The reason why they have their own recording studios is because they realize that music and culture are such an important component of getting people to like something, right? If people want to associate Converse with a certain feeling, what better way of doing that than through music? So I think that we could use music and a crypto recording studio, record label, whatever model we end up with. And I already have a lot of business plans available if people want to check it out and get a little bit more in-depth information, happy to provide that. But if we could kind of brand Bitcoin with music and also offer artists liberation from that old, I don't know, just crappy, I have no other word for it, but that old school model, and we could take elements from that are good, but mix them with crypto, I would love to see the music world, catch fire again. We do have some good artists now, but it's not the same as it used to be. And I think that that's an access question. So if you think that this is something that you'd like to see explored on video and shown to you what that would look like, then please donate to the campaign, tell all your friends about it, check back in with us, TatianaCoin.com, CoinPowers.com, that's where you go and donate. You can send your Bitcoin there or your XCP. Go to Twitter, Queen Tatiana, YouTube, Forevermore Tatiana. One Shot, One Takes, if you want to see what we were coming up with a year ago, and how we can modernize it. Facebook, Tatiana Moroz Music, TatianaMoroz.com. Thanks again for checking in. We're going to be doing a Q&A in the next upcoming week or so please check back on the page for the upcoming schedule. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.